Alright, hey everyone. Millennial Echo here. And, I guess this is where we left off. Back with more Beacon Pines. And, cute, chill horror game. Woo! So, let's, okay, we got all that crap, so
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skim.
No, I don't need that. I don't. I'm leaving. Bye, Dad. So, what we're doing here is trying to find Rollo. We're out here at night. We saw some suspicious things with our grandma and some of the townsfolk. We also got 2 bad endings, which, dang. So dark. Granted, you don't see anything, but the descriptions are so detailed enough, you don't need it. You don't need all, like, hypergraphics or anything like that. If it's written well, then you will be fine. Then you will get enough, and your imagination can do the work for you. And I absolutely love this game. This game is so cute, it is so charming, and it is so creepy. It's perfect. It's great. So let's go. Alright, so there's the radio. We gotta see what about this. Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio. Rollo? Rollo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Kerr said you were all right. What happened out there? Nothing good. Bad news bears. Dang it, Rollo, where are you? It's not working, so... Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
Hi? I've got weapons in here, so you better come out now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons. How could you hurt something that's already dead? Oh! Oh, this is the bully. Oh no. Wait,
Fear
dead.
gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
Oh, you're wearing her sweater. I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me. This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're gonna be my savior? Perfect little Lucas saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. Oh my god, this kid. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all the way through Weepwood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Luca! Rollo? It's not safe, Luca. Rollo, where are you? The treehouse! I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you? No, Luca. The treehouse isn't safe. Ah, shoot. They said they were gonna go to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they were going to the treehouse? The clipboards. What did I tell you? Those I can never read this name. Perlin of Harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this abhorral domicile? That's a word. This abhorral domicile. Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here, and I'll see what they want. Oh. Whoa. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Oh my god, they're all clones, aren't they? Be down in a second. Of course. Great. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They're saying the same stuff, but with that creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run.
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Smart.
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You give us all a heck of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I knew I couldn't trust Hyena Man. God damn it. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That's a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is going to give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
Buddy, I got a thing and I'm not afraid to use it. What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting. He is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens next? What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Ah, crud.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope?
Okay, that's still fine. Yeah, that is a good question.
He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca it left. Fight.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight.
Let's go.
He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Take this, you jerk. Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Hi, Mocha. Playing some... Hello, kitty. Hello, sweetie. Rolo sends his regards. Hey. That was uncalled for. More than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
Great aim, Luca. End this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Whoa. Window to the soul. Oh. Struggle. I haven't done struggle yet.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home.
Wow, that is so different.
Chapter 3.
Whoa. That was so different.
Fine.
No.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Hold on, I want to see. Where are we now? Dang, look at that tree, though. Okay, this is the same. I will not read this again. Poked around town, yeah. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Torvel at the Bag and Wag. Okay. Tolliver. Yeah. Another to Mrs. Fartelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There's some extras in the back seat for the enthusiastic, in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now, while the day is still young. Okay. This is very different. I guess it means in certain areas I'd be able to break free in certain regards. This game is so interesting. Oh my god, all these branching paths. This is such a well-crafted game. I love it. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. I love how you can't even really read what the conversation is for the phone. It's just blocks of like undescribed text. I'm wondering though, one sec. I'm wondering though if that'll change maybe in like another playthrough or something like that. If you're able to know, like the further you get along and you go back, you're able to know what it is that they're saying. That'll be interesting. Very well, we can meet tonight. I got stuff. Rolo! Oh, I'm glad you're okay in this in this branch. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news. No more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. It's not the greatest dirt, trust me. Hold on, my cat wants to leave. Okay. Something happened. There was someone else in there. Someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I think we'd probably prefer the aliens at this point. Honestly. I knew it'd be aliens. No. Zombies. No. Alien zombies. Hello. What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I've got to deliver these to into town first. We can catch up after. Oh, is it a whole thing? Sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. Not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Y'all got that. Everyone's got that one friend. Okay, so I know where the diner is, so let's go there first. Oh, hey. Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There's a whole family of beetles here. Yeah, you're not in the forest. This is interesting. They've gone missing. Oh. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? Okay, I will do my best to avoid those kind of things. Yeah. Pernilla Harvest. Well, I don't know why I struggle so much with saying that. Oh, hey. Mr. Wilder, I trust you can have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
Uh-oh. I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes. That is the news of the day, but there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is a dangerous... If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your autonomy. Oh my god. I want to read that more soon. I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your autonomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Oh dear. Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Oh, she just wanted to have the last word. Hi, Mr. Wilder. Can't talk to you. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear. My God, lady, I swear, you see the future! You see the future! I can't talk to you. Okay. This way. Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Luca. What's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break.
Isn't she like 7? No, she's probably like 12, the same age as us.
By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
They got you on jam delivery, huh? Yep. Hey, Dawn. Have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't quite say yet. Yeah, can't say it quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Oh yeah, we haven't met Beck yet in this branching narrative. Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this. One of them is working for William Kerr and Pernell Harvest, and the other is working for Harris Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pines' past. Pernell Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Okay, bye, Dawn. Hello. I can actually talk to you now. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fartinelli. Look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
Aw. You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. Flashback? See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute. Running around in your little apron, taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? I got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Okay, what if... and this is my hypothesis, but what if... what happened to our mom was basically kidnapped because she knew too much, you know? It makes me wonder. I mean, that's the vibe I'm just getting. I could also just be totally wrong. But we shall see, I guess. Wait. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
And they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
Tell your gran... hello for me, Luca. Will do. Cool. Ooh, I can look at these.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Is that our mom? Oh, wait. Oh my god, look at everybody. I'm ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Mrs. Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before I can start cooking. Do you think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. You first. Hi, Roxy. Luca? I'm helping. Wow. Hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get you? Not really feeling like a burger. What about chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Chicken? Bacon? Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Nice. Oh, you're new. Gadzooks, they've shrunk the waitstaff.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fishing rod he ordered. Or it should be ready next week, will you? Sure thing. I'm in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth? A sweet burger? Yeah, and top it off with some grilled cactus. Grilled cactus. Heart wants what the heart wants. Fair enough. So... sweet... cactus. Here's your order. I call it the Sweet and Stabby. Ha! Now that's a burger with bite. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. My father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Fathers always say, children are to be the sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. The silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. Nice stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of sloppy chili. I have that. Hey, I managed to do all these. Great. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it hot and cold. That's perfect. Thank you. Hey, Ma, I did a good job. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you go run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. Oh, that's so neat. This is so cool. Oh, my cat's meowing. Hold on. She wants in. She is demanding entry. Kitty cat. Hello, Mocha. Yeah, okay, back. All right. Oh, hey, and he's here too. Actually, can I talk to him? Yes, I can. Cool. If you could just be left alone, young Van Horn. If I could just be left alone, young Van Horner. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Oh. Mocha! What? You want it in? Do you want to leave again? Sweetie! You're so silly! Sorry, chat. I have a demanding kitty. Where'd you go? Oh, you're behind my chair. Mama. Oh, hey. Oh. What? Okay, fine. I will keep the door ajar so you can leave when you want. You just gotta pull it open yourself, okay? It's a jar you can easily fit through. Okay. Sorry about that. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. No, everyone's great at speaking in front of people. Are you kidding me? That's like one of the hardest things to do. Dots. Truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I don't really think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. Our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Aw. Luca's a good kid. I know I shouldn't be back here, but I'm just looking around. I'm looking for things. Things that could potentially help me in the future and potentially not die. Because I've already died, like, twice, apparently. Can I leave? I can't seem to leave? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm stuck. Ugh. Now we need to find... Tolliver. Oh, there he is.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Oh. Hello? Eee!
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me? Yeah. Gran had some jam and I'm supposed to give you? Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah. These ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Buddy, you're terrible at this. Whatever this is, you're not good at it. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it in my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. You're funny. Hello? How do you keep the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold? It's like that kid when you have a child and they're first learning stuff, they ask, it's like, what's this? What's that? Why is sky blue? Why is trees green? You know, those kind of things. This is great. Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. I'm not gonna go to the museum. Okay, can I talk to anybody else? Can I talk to anybody else before I go over to the creepy guy that I don't want to go to? No, go back. No. Okay, fine. I'll go to the creepy guy. I'ma hate it though. Listen, I'm just a cute little deer boy with a bunch of jam, okay? Don't toss me into that telephone booth. I know what's in there. I don't trust you. I can talk to you. Hey, Kato. Good afternoon, Luca. Can I help you find something? Maybe, maybe not. Try me. Well, there's been some weird stuff going on in the old Valentine warehouse. Can't say I know anything about the old warehouse. But empty hives don't stay empty for long. God, that's so ominous. Oh, the writing in this is so good.
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, the more similarities I see with people. It's pretty on point, actually. If a hive collapses and fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. A new queen will set up shop pretty quickly. So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse? Nature abhors a vacuum. Huh. Creepy. Anyway, also hi to people to those in chat who are joining. I hope you're having a wonderful night or day. I don't know what time your time zone is, but I hope you enjoy more of my playthrough of Beacon Pines. This is continuing off from yesterday, and yeah, still keeping the whole wholesome, cute, creepy vibes going on. It's pretty good. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Have you seen the new issue of Hank Atomic? Not yet. No spoilers, please. It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers, please. Oh no. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh, goodness. Oh, spoilers. I hate spoilers too. I don't like... No spoilers! We get to see how well-mannered Henry Adams becomes. Hank Atomic, man of space justice. Jace, no spoilers! Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it. Alright, Jace. Catch you later. Roger that, Space Cadet. I don't trust you, but I'm here to give you this. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment.
Yeah,
and
he's...
nodded in agreement.
Yeah, I don't trust him. Immediately after the whole telephone booth incident, trust immediately annihilated. Just, I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case.
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see you. You see your gran. Why are you so into my grandma, dude? Like, take a hint. She's not interested, man. Leave my grandma alone. You weird. Oh, hey, it's Beck. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12? Oh, we are 12. Haha. You got that right. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Okay, bye, Beck. We'll be with you in a minute. What just happened? Well... Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Oh, yeah, this is her mom's. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, God. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping is in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what's your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
I was like, please, for the love of God, just follow my lead. Luca Van Horn. Nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. Ilona? Ilona. I think it's Ilona. I hope I'm saying... Gosh, I really hope I'm saying these names correctly. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of stunted development doubles. Gee, thanks, Mom. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. I love the writing. And her moms seem to be very sweet. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he'd love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we can pick up some groceries. You two don't get in too much trouble now. Okay, bye, new friends' moms. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is a little cottage next to that big mansion place. Oh, that's where you live? Oh, it's such a cute little house. I want to go there. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Me and my meet me there, big creepy. Meet me there by the big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one with this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. I like Beck. Beck is great. That was an oddly... Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. That was an oddly wholesome interaction. I just want to go back and see if I can talk to Grandma. Give me a sec. Gonna go talk to Grandma. Or should we check the... No. Grandma first, then hideout. Because I've got... What do I got? Yeah, okay. Rolo's up there, but I just want to see. Can I talk? Grandma, you in the kitchen? Not here. Backyard? No. Upstairs? No. Okay, well, I know I gotta meet Rollo tonight, so it's not happening this very minute. So, off to new friend's house, I guess. Stop running into things. Gosh, I wish they had, like, controllers for left-handed folks. That sounds so silly, but... I have my drink on my left side, and I'm using my left hand to move Luca around. It looks like I need a second hand. Like another left hand or something. Oh, hey! Good morning, Geoff. Or... Geoff? What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. The festival. Old Man Valentine used to put on Kokkami shindings all the time. Kokkamity. That's a word. And where did that get us? Well, it's... Why can I never read this word? Why do I struggle with this? Hold on. I'm gonna do a thing. This is gonna drive me. I wanna be sure I'm saying this word correctly. God. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, not again. I should probably just call it Pernilla. Hold on. My mouse is acting up again.
Perennial.
Perennial. Why can't I read perennial? Oh my god. It's perennial. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Jesus. I'm sorry. Perennial harvest. Oh. I can't read it. English. What the hell? And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it. The difference between Old Valentine Company and the new Perennial Harvest outfit.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
Uh-oh. Is the difference between this empty can of soup and this brown banana. Those are both garbage. Exactly. I like you, though. You're kind of neat. Also, hold on. Okay. Can't go in there. Nope. Can't go that way. This thing. I hate you. So who all lives in that house? Harris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved back a few years back. Moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like one. Like the one? So just 3 people live in that huge thing. I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in places like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says it used to be way busier before Sharper died. Before the fowl harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this fowl harvest thing. And you all use the same ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to have to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. It's such a cute house. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's just go. Let's just get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills.
Moodwills. Okay, that's their last name.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even.
Okay, so I did say her name right. Ilona. Good. I think I said, well, I at least hope I said it correctly. Sorry. Feeling a little cold. Throwing on a sweater.
But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
That's it. I love how this is so interesting. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh, I see. Yeah, so the foul harvest is... a lot of people probably died then. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally, we'd put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry. Are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
Oh. No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher in deep engineering. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That's gonna come into play. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy to get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest. At the forefront of evolving agriculture. Words. Into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
Oh. What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And there are some people happily leave their job to allow their loved one to pursue their dream. Uh-oh. I feel like we shouldn't be in the room. You swore you didn't.
Beck slammed her fist into the table.
Oh.
Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca. How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh. I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Oh, wait up. Yeah, he's coming with me. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him about...
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promised you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. I have a new best friend. I have a new best friend. Woo! I can't go back in. Okay.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It smells. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. What the fuck? It opened. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Cute. That's Eris Valentine. Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. Do you understand that when this is all inevitably You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect anything less of you. You just worry about your part in this end and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with that potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, is that change is painful. Wow. I was expecting shady. But that's just flat-out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Grandma! Family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred.
Grandma! Why?
Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
I can't trust anybody.
Chapter 5.
I can't trust anybody. At all. I feel so betrayed. What the hell? God. Grandma, what you doing?
What big ears you have.
Oh, God. That's, from Little Red Riding Hood. Joy.
Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? Duts. You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure out things out there. Lead the way. Meet up with Rollo at the treehouse. Okay, just want to check. Where are we? Break or rumble. Okay, the weather. Weather. Interesting. And it looks like I haven't used all of, break is question marked. Okay. Oh. Those mushrooms are glowing. Hold on. I'll go here. I can't go there. Fine. But those mushrooms are glowing. Oh god, there's two of them. Oh god. Oh god, the clones are back. The clones are back. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
There's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
God, There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility.
Oh God, no!
Then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Phone's all lit up. Hi. Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Ah, so to punch him. No, Gran tells me just to keep away from the clipboards. That's good. That's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. Too dark to be out wandering around on your own. I really feel like I can't trust anybody. Who's the good guy? Who's the bad guys? The fudge is happening! Oh, you're still out here. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figured intoned, are you prepared to live with the truth? She knows the future! I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Okay, fine. We'll be talking to people along the way. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the Perennial Harvest folks ordered the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. It's just a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. Ugh. No, they're not. Look, I used to work in that kind of customer service. No, they're not always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. Can't wait. I swear, all those red pandas are clones. They're clones, I say. Huh. Only one light is on. Also, what are they doing? You hyena man!
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. I couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she's been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no. That's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. God, you're so smarmy. I mean, I should have figured out. You're a hyena for a reason. I can't trust you. But then, it seems like I can't trust anybody! I feel so betrayed. What is happening? Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds the real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family. Present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Are you flirting? I'm sorry. Are you flirting right now? I'm dumb, so when it comes to that kind of thing, when anyone tries to flirt, it's just like, over my head, is, what is happening? Are you flirting right now? Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Gosh, I never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down to their luck towns out there. Down on their luck, I can't read. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agricultural business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep. Little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kurt gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here. Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. Oh God, that's a literal... You're not speaking metaphorically. You mean literally. Oh, great. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. I still suspect flirting. I mean, you'd kind of make a cute couple. I'ma just say that. But you evil. At least from what I can recall. What I've seen, I mean, we're still very much in early stages of this game, but evil. And some people would ship it. Who am I kidding? Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo? He's... Rolo. Nice, Luca. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the Foul Harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this Foul Harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal for us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used as fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water or air or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The Foul Harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why. Nope. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep. For some reason, their farm was hit harder than others. I wonder if we're gonna see his farm, go to Rolo's family's place. That'd be kind of interesting. Might be able to get more answers through there. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative? Yep. First thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. Dang. But were they actually doing that though? Because we've seen the gloopy trees. We've seen the gloopy trees and the green goop and a bunch of other things. We'd better get going. Wait, before we do. Flashback time. Hey, Dad. I'm back. Do we have new things? No.
Luca wrapped some tape around. Hey,
No, we don't. Okay, bye, Dad. Love you. Bye-bye. Meet up with Rollo at the treehouse. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. You must be Rollo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rollo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. God dang it, I love Rollo. I'm so glad in this route he's okay. He's okay in this route. Oh my god. Because I felt so bad. Like, what had happened to him? Where'd they take him? The hell? Of course, that just adds all to the mystery. Hey, Luca. You know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah? While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Oh my god, that slow squeak. Whoa. He goes all out, doesn't he? Where did that siren come from? Always. Lavish. He's wearing his green stuff. So cute. Okay, what do I do? Oh. Oh, this one moves. Ha! The freaking clown horn. Why'd you guys get all this junk? Where did you get all this? Yeah, I can't read. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named, Geoff, or Jeff. Jeff? Nah. Who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. Not littering. There we go. So. Pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust this new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How'd you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you were freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meet with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rollo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. and you were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your gran in the same suit talking to Harris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this whole town is kinda awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. God damn it. And their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you. Thanks, Rollo. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Imagine if there actually are. Like, that's one of the endings. Aliens. I wonder, I don't even know if this has multiple endings, but that'd be kind of funny if there was like an alien ending, like a reference to Silent Hill, how almost like a number of Silent Hill games have an alien ending for whatever reason. But you know what? That's just kind of the charm, I think, of Silent Hill. So maybe they took inspiration from that. But I think a lot of games have made reference to like aliens and such in their own way, just because, one, aliens are kind of cool, depending on the situation. So yeah. Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your gran before? No, not really, no. It's just been years. It's been years since I've seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. And Pa always says folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. This game is so great. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. We can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
What time is it? Come in. Oh, hey. Rollo, what on earth is that? He's wearing a detective hat. Oh, his little the little avatar is wearing one too. That's cute. I like continuity. The ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast clear? Yep. Whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detectives knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat! May already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere your Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah. The closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Whoever thought, I am going to take this important thing and huck it in a bush. True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
To the kitchen! Alright, Rollo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rollo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it. Oof.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup
As
and...
Beck pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
What?
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
I freaking knew it! Seems like your Gran's been doing some remodeling. I freaking knew it! I mentioned before the floor seemed weird. It could in fact move and there was a door! That's great! Dude, only 2 types of people have secret lairs. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do we think she is? We're about to find out. Whoa. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracyist vibe? Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution explosive. In jam jars? That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your Gran making? Explosive jam. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. She shouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Oh, she wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? Only one way to find out.
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Oh god.
He
Huckleberries.
smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar. And ink? What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A Grand Jamgram? Grand Jamgram. That's great. It says, last night I used the disguise Harris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Aw, man. Are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. More a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. Okay. Wait, Grandma fights? Just seeing if anything happens if I keep hitting this thing. The answer is no. Worth a shot.
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. One sec. Here we go. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town. Out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. And the clipboards are all inside a big circle. My moms are both here. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow. I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar or dense documents. In cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness in muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rolo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait,
Rolo's finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home had been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something else.
Rolo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exasperated by the loss, enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rolo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut. They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this map looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts as the entrance to town. And if we follow
Rolo
it,
carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right to
He jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rolo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer. Rolo, what's that thing you've been excited about for past month? The festival. Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
Oh god, the sound design in this game.
Suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump,
Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone.
thump,
I'm just here to help. Just...
thump. At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. I guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rollo, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Rollo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I don't know if I had it in me. But there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He was knocked out
As
cold.
Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver!
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
Run the classic good cop, bad cop interrogation. Chill cop! That's all I've got!
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
Hold on. Where am I? I'm here. I love the art. Oh my god, it's so cute. I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell rung.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's at fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled. Rollo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids gave old Hiram a good scare. Just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you. And how do I know I can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town. An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes.
Luca gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives. I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an
Luca
explanation.
looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings. Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. He's gonna run. This'll all make sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
This a past that must be brought to
Punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
light. Yeah, he ran away. I knew that. I knew it was gonna happen. God damn it. Son of a...
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there. And let the adults handle
They
this.
looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end. Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure you can make it home before this storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch a cold. Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff's still in boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Oh, wow. Rollo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working so much. Too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks. Oh, hey, Cage! I gotta be mostly lurking now because I'm working double duty at the moment, but I didn't want to miss your stream either. Hope you're doing well tonight. Echo. Oh, thank you, Cage. I'm doing well. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you enjoy. And yeah, this stream's actually going a lot better than last time. I am not dealing with mouse issues for the most part. I'm streaming a little bit later than I normally do. I wasn't feeling all that well, but I'm doing pretty good right about now. So, wonderful. I know that you had a really frustrating last night. Yes, it was weird. I deleted some stuff, made some more space on my computer. I know a lot of it comes down to, pardon me, a lot of, just hard drive situation. I do plan to try and save up to get that in the future. And yeah, but I think it was also just some weird internet kind of situation that was causing that issue as well, which I believe, yeah, I'm on the better part of my internet right now, so that's all good. And streaming, no frames have dropped. I guess it could have just been a weird issue. I hope that whoever you're modding, because you're modding 2 people tonight, they're doing well, and you're doing well, and all that fun stuff. I just wanted to continue more of this game. It's very fun, and I like it a lot. It's cute. Ah, shucks. Ooh, what's this?
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you moved a lot. Yeah. That's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. Well, these flowers wouldn't last long would last longer if you put them in water. Or you can hang them upside down and preserve them. Aw, thank you, Cage. You're very sweet. I was actually very surprised when Vi ended up coming into my stream last night. I'm still kind of thinking about that. Oh, it was great. I hope she enjoyed. Because I'm always so nervous when I get new streams and it turns out somebody who ends up having a really big platform ends up watching something of mine. I always get so nervous. And I just hope they enjoy it regardless. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, if you cared enough to keep them is all. I mean, you could preserve them. Just hang them upside down. I did that. I would do that with a couple of flowers. I like your room, though. That's cool. That's really cool, Cage. I'm glad. I'm really glad that some of the, a lot of the big streamers out there, well, I say big with, asterisks because there's big and then there's, obviously the huge ones. But it's really cool when they end up supporting, smaller streamers. I think that's great. I think it's wonderful. And of course, I always try to support too, so it's hard. There's big and then there's Iron Mouse. Yes, Iron Mouse is huge. To be fair though, she was one of the first. And she seems like a very sweet person, honestly. At least from what I can gather.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is this? Gum? Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days? What? Ew, girl. Gross.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down,
okay.
timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
Okay. You know what? I mean, yeah, I find it kind of gross, but she is aware of it, and she just seems like she just wants to... She's the type of person that just seems to want to know more stuff. You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Yeah, exactly. Weird can totally be cool. Sometimes, the weird stuff is probably one of the more neater things you can learn about than just regular things in life, you know? Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Nice jump. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, to be fair, you are also a cat. Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Oof. That's a loaded question. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes to that. I know I felt it, and I know a lot of people do. It's astounding how you can be surrounded by people and you just feel like you're completely alone. It's a complicated feeling, that's for sure. Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I wonder if though she's looking at you because you look like her daughter? Because her last name is different than Van Horn, so I'm assuming Mom's last name was not Van Horn. Because, I mean, when children are young, as children grow, like, they're obviously a combination of both of their parents. Sometimes they lean more heavily onto one side of the family than the other. Sometimes they're just 100% 50-50. But regardless, when you, and I'm not saying this as a parent, I'm saying this as a kid, as a kid from a mom. I have a wonderful mom. I definitely look a lot like my mother, but there's definitely aspects of my dad that I take off after. And you can look at a person and you can see those bits, those parts, whether it be from the mother's side or the father's side. And maybe she just feels guilty? But again, we don't know, considering the last route we were in. She was doing some shady stuff, and I really feel like I can't trust anybody in this game except for other kids. It's weird. I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't. But one thing my dad told me when I was little: don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. Ooh, that is good. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. Ooh. Dang, that's deep. I felt that. Yeah, it is very deep, Kate. It's so, I felt that so to my soul. Dang. Writing in this is so good. So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I want things to go back the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. Oh my god, the music! Dang! That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that. I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah! Oh. I mean, I'd like to actually scream, but it's late here and I don't want to wake anybody in the house. Screw this town. Oh my god, the music is so freaking good. The writing is so good. The art is so good. Why is this game so good? What the hell?
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
Oh, poor Beck. I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow. I actually feel a little better. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta yell out into the void. And it weirdly helps. Don't get me wrong, therapy also helps too, but sometimes you just gotta just get your anger out in some shape or form. Which is also why video games are great when you're pissed and you just want to play a good old fighting game and just kick some butt. I do that. It helps surprisingly a lot. Or you just want to just zone out with some other kind of game and just not think of anything. That's also pretty good. Wow. I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Ah, convenient. Thanks. I needed that. Me too. We should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure. I'll walk you out. See you and Rollo at the festival? Oh boy, okay. Is it gonna go boom? I'm afraid it's gonna go boom, considering. Sounds good. Luca? Don't let the universe jerk you around. I love Beck. Oh my god, Beck is so cool. I'd be friends with Beck. Oh my god. Oh, and Cage, I asked this previously in my last stream. If you could be like an anthropomorphic animal, what would you be? Cage is the bringer of tangents, apparently. I love Beck too. But what would you be? For me, it would be a reverse colored fox. So instead of like red with a little bit of black and white, it'd be mostly black with faint tinges of red. It's like a reversed fox. There's an actual name of it, but they are beautiful. If you ever get the chance to look it up, it's like a monochromatic fox, like the black version with a bit of white, but instead of the white, it's red. It's so pretty. I'd be that. A bird. But what kind of bird? Do you have a specific type of bird you want to be? Or just bird? It's hard to say what bird for me personally, though. For my persona, every work / new lore, Cage is already inspired by a pale-winged starling. Oh, those are beautiful birds.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Beck is the cool kid.
Chapter 5. Friendly Feud.
Oh boy.
The air was heavy with a hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone.
Oh.
Not even Rollo.
Oh, wow.
But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes, it's funny how, like, sometimes you end up talking to a person. Like, you can meet a complete and total stranger and talk to them about stuff, and you never meet them again. Like, ever. But it's funny how sometimes with certain people, you're just more comfortable to tell them certain stuff than you are with, like, someone you've known for years. It's just, like, they give a different vibe. You know? It's really... And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And there's nothing wrong with it either.
Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes.
Yes. I agree. For obvious reasons.
This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Catch up with Rollo at the treehouse. Okay, we are going to the treehouse. Dawn! Dawn! My favorite character! Hello! Well, one of my favorite characters. Beck is my favorite. It's like my favorite. Dawn is my second. Luke is my third. She's Batman. Hey, Dawn. Tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. There's always conditions with rich people. It's like the most common thing. Also, Dawn is so freaking cute. She's so bats are cute. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. Bats are cute cute little foxy gremlins. You just want to go and boop a snoot. That's all I want to do. I just want to boop the snoot. Give him some fruit. It would make my day if I could actually feed a bat. I've seen one, actually, and it flew past my window once. I was just like, oh my god, bat! Oh, they're so pretty. They're so lovely, and of course they're needed for obvious, they're integral to our environment and everything, but they're so cute, and they shouldn't be treated as pests. They're needed just like how monarch butterflies are needed. And bees are needed, and so many other things are needed. But it sucks when some people have like phobias of certain things. Like I've got a fear of spiders, and I'm just like, nope, and the hell out of there. Makes me glad where I live that the biggest spider is probably the biggest spider we have is called a dock spider, and they're as big as my hand. And somehow we had one stuck in our pool filter, and it was alive. So yeah, that was fun. Hey, look, Batman probably brought a whole generation of people loving bats. So, there's that. That's great. Good on your GF. Like what? The document speculated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age, who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? So was Solomon like his child maybe out of wedlock, or her child out of wedlock? Wait, is the heiress is she even married? Interesting. Okay. Bingo! So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep. Or she would have lost everything. Dang. That sucks. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it old Sharper sowed some wild oats. Ah, yeah, there we go. So, Solomon might be his kid. So, in other words, the heiress is his older sister, then? Then is that the same with the mayor? Dang, that's a giant age gap. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How'd you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Okay, why are you here?
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally. After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Okay, that's still the same. Okay, bye, Dawn. Have a good night. Can I go through here? I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Okay, fine. Also, glowing mushrooms are spoopy. Okay, no one around. Oh, he runs I'm dumb. I never noticed the frickin' giant sign on the top of this building. He runs a drugstore, Nun Creed. It makes sense that he would be able to do testing for, Luca's father when he was a doctor. Book lady! Book lady! Give me your secrets. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens! This is no time for fractured friendships. She knows the future. Okay, fine. I won't go there. Jeez. So, how ticked will Rollo be? I'm in the wrong way. Oh, it's locked. Okay. I went the wrong way. Oh, no, I'm going the right way. What am I talking about? Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule? Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, but it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? That's a creepy looking grin. Also, I just noticed they're wearing all the same colors. Their outfits are the same color. Interesting. Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. No. I did like him, but now I don't trust him. If you see the beginning of the stream, you will know why. I can't trust anybody in this game. I like him, but I also kind of think that he may or may not have a thing for the mayor. Don't know. I could be completely wrong and just assuming that. He could also just be a creep. But yeah, I liked him at first. He seemed kind of chill, and nope, not at all. It also took me a long time to figure out how to properly read Perennial, like an idiot. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future. Yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Words we never saw before but otherwise struggle with. To be fair, yeah, I mean, I don't see Perennial often, but I hear it. So, I mean, hello. You think I'd be able to recognize a word? Anyway, at least I figured it out, not so late into like the stream. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. Then we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy. Of course not, sir. Good then. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Suspect. You think I'd be able to draw good hands considering what I've seen them for redacted years, but here we are. Oh no. To be fair, hands are really hard to draw. Don't take it too bad, okay? I can't draw for shit. Hence why I write stories. I got too frustrated I wasn't able to draw what I wanted. So I kind of deviated to storytelling instead. And it's worked out. A lot of people like it. Okay, do I have anything new? Hey, Dad. I do.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Oh, it's a monocle. Or maybe a pocket watch? Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. Oh, it is a pocket watch. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Interesting. Okay, bye, Dad. Rollo, you still up there? I'm sorry, Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times.
Oh, he's pissed.
And it always meant one thing.
He's mad. You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rollo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar. You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried. So I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, that storm rolled out of nowhere. And I got stuck after dinner at Beck's house.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rollo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But it took you so long, the storm knocked it all down. Oh. Like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
Oh dear. It means you're a bad friend. Oh. You don't care about me. Of course I care about you. I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. 'Cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want. And you wouldn't even... Yeah. And you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rollo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Oh god, I hate this. I hate this. I don't like this. I don't. Can we go back to them being close buddies, please? I'd rather be locked in that basement again. Maybe Pa is right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my Pa still... Dude! No! Don't say that. Rollo, come on. That's a low blow. That's not right.
The words hung in the cold night air. Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
Yeah, you did. And Luca is gonna be every right pissed with you for this.
But it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rollo. Dang it. Yep. Damn it. That really sucked. So we're just gonna go to bed? If Rollo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Oh, okay.
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Ball. Rollo? What a jerk. Call me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family. Kick the ball. Kick the ball. Kick the ball. Why is this oddly satisfying? Can I look at anything else? No? Okay. Can I... Okay, no. We go to bed now. I guess I'm never supposed to make new friends. Oh, buddy. No! Luca, no. Don't... Oh. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay. I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. Oh, Grandma knows. I've got to run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone.
I feel that.
He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
I bet Rollo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. Oh no, we're gonna just stay in our room. Okay. Man. But I mean, realistically, like, they both have a reason to be upset. With Rollo being kind of left there, he has every right to be upset about that. But of course, Luca has every right to be upset back at Rollo for what he said. Like, he needs to they both need to give, like, genuine apologies to each other. But I don't think that's gonna happen for a while. Luca, I didn't see you eat your oatmeal. I wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rollo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again. For a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Sometimes you just don't want to... And I get it. I mean, one, they're 12. So, trying to confront this whole situation, especially right after what just happened, you need some time to just kind of cool off. Dang. Wonder if I get an achievement if I let him sit there for a bit. Take a minute to munch on some stuff. Also, look at all the badges we got. We got so many. I haven't even used a lot of them. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Oh, I have to... What's this?
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art.
Oh, cool. Bonus art and commentary, that's like top tier good book gift, you know? Like, especially if you know, like, your friend's a fan of a thing and you want to get your friend that kind of thing. I do that with my friends. I always try and get them what I hope that they don't already have. But also, like, I just hope that they enjoy it, you know? Seeing them, like, happy with the gift I get them, that makes me very happy. And they get very excited when I get excited on a gift that they gave me. I have my oldest friend, and she gave me the box for the Millennium Puzzle that you can build. And she told me, like, I couldn't get you the actual Millennium Puzzles, but I got you the box. Because I know you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I got you this. literally, like, last year, she got me the Millennium Puzzle, and I was just freaking out because it was so cool. I have yet to put it together. If I ever can get, like, something set up, I want to do a stream where I try and build both the box and the Millennium Puzzle, and a couple of other things, too, that I've got. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages.
Oh, I guess he never really read it before.
He'd read it all before.
Oh, never mind.
But at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca, another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Moodwell. Beck Moodwell. She said you met yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Dots. Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I like that Grandma is checking in on him pretty consistently. Like, she knows he's not doing so good, so she's checking on him every so often, just to see how he's doing, but also, like, keeping space, like, asking, can I come in? Are you alright? All that kind of stuff. Just giving him this space, which I think is needed, but also just being there for him if he needs it, you know? And I think that's good. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse.
Oh no. Another nightmare segment, I think.
He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake.
Dang, that's a tall glass.
Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source.
The source of what?
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit.
Oh, hey.
The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
Whoa, okay.
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People.
Dang.
Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves?
Wow, that's dark. Where are we anyway? Okay, that was the one ending we are at. I think we're... Where are we? Anyway, continuing anyway. On. Retail mindset, God.
The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us.
Dark.
Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, The suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him.
Whoa, this nightmare's trippy.
Older, worn, distant.
Dang. I kind of wish we had an image of that, but I can kind of picture it in my head.
The sensation was oddly familiar. As if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror.
That's scary.
The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Lucas staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint.
Dang, this is so dark. What the hell?
Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames in a flash of cold light. He was gone. What does all of this mean?
So are we like maybe in a time loop kind of situation? Where it's just keep going back and forth, trying to fix things. And that version of Luca, the older one, is what exists in one timeline, maybe. I don't know. That's my thought, but we'll find out, I guess, further on in the game.
Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose.
Damn, that's deep. That's a heavy line.
Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine? Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. Oh God, are we going on another really bad path? Because last time when we got locked in the basement, there was explosives and potential Harvest Festival exploding, but possibility. I'm worried. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. Mm-hmm. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them at their worst. True enough. Accept, huh? Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luca. Love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay. Let's go find her.
Chapter 6.
Oh my God, chapter 6. I think have we gotten to chapter 6 before? I can't remember.
Through thick and thin.
Okay.
Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
Jesus. Okay.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.
Okay, well, before we go find Rollo, I'm gonna go see our dad, if we can. Can we go see Dad? Can we go see him? We can. Can't do anything. Oh, there you are. Luca, Rollo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure through you needn't buy it. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Okay, bye. He's at the library. It's not much of a riddle, bud. I know where to go. Oh, God. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. Haven't seen much of an exuvena? That's a word? And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival spooked them. No. Yeah, maybe that's it. No. It's the clones! The clones are multiplying! Also you, creepy hyena man. Unique New York. Unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up my big ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab bucks. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. Well, break a leg. Give me... What? I missed that. Give me that what? Anyway. Hello, clone number 1. Hello, clone number 2. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech. The Perennial Harvest Festival. Revel? Sign reveal? You don't want to miss it. Okay. Oh, the bullies are here. Haha, every single time. Yep. Oh gosh. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Oh god. Okay. Either they're machines or they're actual clones. One or the other. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Okay, so they're probably legitimate clones or something. I don't know. Hi. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But... the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. bits. I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'd just be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Girl's got her priorities. Can't judge, can't fault her for that. Hey, did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, we're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as that boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. Let's go. Time travel to Dad. Hey, Dad, how you doing? I got nothing. Okay.
Gently but first.
Yeah. I got nothing here. Okay, bye, Dad. Love you. I know, Dad. I know Rollo's not here. He's at the library. It's pretty obvious freaking thing, but Oh, ball. I can't kick ball. Okay. I am the king. Okay. As I hop back in. Okay, door. Thank you. Okie dokes. Hi, Jeff.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a
Yay, it is
wistful look.
Jeff. Just the O throws me off. Hey, Jeff. Everything alright? Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. I just ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Okay, bye, Jeff. Oh god, you guys are everywhere. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. Book lady, I can't talk to you. You I can talk to. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the fowl harvest. I had my doubts that perennial harvest, but I must admit they do put on a pretty nice party. Oh god, I'm so scared. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying. I wanted to see what all the festival fuss was about, but I can't help but notice. You still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True. True. So what you got in there? Books. Girls got her priorities. No judgment whatsoever. Hey, girls. Hey, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
Sorry, all became flesh.
Ah. You got a crush on Griffin. Just pretend I didn't say anything. No, I'm not pretending. I'm pretending nothing. I'm gonna go tell Griffin. Okay, bye. I was able to return perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what all this is needed for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. I do like her design. Her design is really cool. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? Was I right? There's a mutual crush thing going on between the mayor and Kerr? In Hyena Man? I ship it. All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Sus. So much sus. Okay, I'm gonna go to the diner. Done. Done. Jan, I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? Either way, it's gonna be very explosive. I don't know. The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons. That's a good way to put it. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, till I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? A special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH thinks they are a real big deal. Oh, I had an idea. An idea just popped in my head. Okay, so in the first part of our playthrough, when we were with Beck and we misplaced Rolo, he was missing. We came across this one spot in the Weepwoods, and it had this green ooze. And when we poked it with a stick, the tree branch came alive, but then quickly died. And then, of course, Iggy, the little bully with Tiff, he fell into the green ooze, or Beck had some of the green ooze on her hair, and it just kind of mutated and stuff. And I'm wondering if the first Valentine, the one who basically brought up Beacon Pines, might not be dead. I mean, that would be dark. This game's already pretty dark. But if that's true, oh my god, what the hell? I hope that's not it. But we'll see. I can't go in. Darn. Okay. This way? Ooh, yay. Anything new with this one? Probably not, but we'll see. No. Same thing. Okay. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? Unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What does that mean? It means more public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Census taking. Emergency services. Run away! Hey, Griffin. I know someone who has a crush on you. So you're done at the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
I mean, it's obvious where freaking Rolo is. He's at the library. Nothing at all. I know where to go anyway. I knew from the start. Of course Rolo's gonna be at the library. Duh. Run. Avoiding that for a minute. I want to check something. Run. We're going over here. Keep outside. Mushroom. The green goo's not here. Hello, Jam. How are you tonight? Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. It's not green gooey ooze. Ugh, I can't read. Not bad. How are you? I'm doing well, having fun with Beacon Pines, trying my best not to get a bad ending. It's very hard, surprisingly. But I hope you enjoy if you decide to stick around. Not, I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Or day. I don't know what your time zone is. Hello? No? Okay, we're going back. I jumped backwards. Can't jump backwards, but going anyway. Nope, can't react to the beehive. To the library. Yeah. Maybe in a bit. Oh, wait. This. Library. Somewhere quiet. Yeah, obvious. Obvious place. He's in that room, isn't he? Hold on. You first. Hey, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon. And toward the end. Did you know? Hank Atomic's shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff. It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object. Huh. Okay. That's some lore I didn't expect. Leaving that object unaltered. So it looks like... So it just looks shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo! That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers, please. Oh, right. Sorry. Thank you. Hello. Hey, Luca.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. Oh, there's more. Okay. Riddle me this. Solve a riddle. The first. Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Okay, my goal is when we find Rolo or if we get to the next chapter, we're gonna end the stream, okay? Kaido straightened up and cleared his throat, as if preparing to sing. Oh, boy, okay. You gonna sing for us, Rolo? I mean, sorry, Luca? Not Luca. Kaido? You gonna sing for us, buddy? Ahem. On planet Farple, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay, let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. If you decide you want a hint, an offer still stands. Planet Farple, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue. Can I tell you one thing? It's not out there. You'll need to find it inside the library somewhere. Oh, okay. Okay. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Luca grabbed the 5 pillars of success from the shelf.
Once you got a book, you can either bring it here to me, or grab a different one. 5 pillars of success.
Luca grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide from... Luca grabbed 500 meals for one...
Nope. Is that the pillar 1?
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of
Nope.
Luca grabbed Natural Photography.
Nope.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf. Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the shelf.
This one, maybe? Ah, you found it. Aha! I'm smart.
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed.
Oh, cool. Invisible ink. I like that.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rolo's cipher pen. Ah, that's so cool. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rolo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away from such a grift.
He continued flipping.
Only found in Grub Cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in Grub Cart. Griffin. Yeah, Griffin's Grub Cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Guess you're off then. Good luck with the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Okay, this is fun. This is really fun. What the hell? Why is this so fun? I like these. Griffin! Hey, Griffin. Did Rollo come?
Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh. Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yeah. Corn dog. I want a corn dog now. Yunk. It's cold. Oh yeah. That's been sitting here for a while. Rollo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's
Luca
just...
tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth.
Oh.
He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh. Oh, come on.
He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is gonna be a whole thing. Hey, it's fun. Pick up when you need some pep near the fountain, up the step. I know where to go. Coffee shop. This is great. I like this. I like this a lot. Now, go back. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. Rollo owes me one. Are you gonna sing?
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
Oh, you're a boy. I'm sorry, Lumi. I thought you were a girl. I didn't... To be fair, I don't know genders of these guys until it's, like, mentioned. So I kind of internally assumed I thought you were a girl. I'm so sorry, Lumi. You look cool still regardless. What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings. Gee, that wasn't so hard. Hard. Ugh. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. It takes flight but has no wings. Your final task a friendship brings. Good luck, Luca. Wait. Is it our... Hey! Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then, I know it doesn't make up for what I said. But here, you've earned this.
Rollo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Oh. Oh, this is making me sad. This is so cute. What the hell? Why is this so cute? Blight. Oh, he's embarrassed. And he's actually holding the balloons. That's so cute. Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got mad. Dang it. You were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rollo, still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. Oh, Rollo, that's not true. It's not true at all. You're a good guy. You're a good buddy. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Dots. Okay, apology over. That's a genuine good apology. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Aww. Aww. Rollo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. Oh, this is so... Oh my god, my eyes. I'm gonna cry. What the hell? So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try and find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Are you curious about what the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. That's a good idea, I think. Really? Yeah. The rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. Yeah, kinda sucked. That sounds perfect. G.S. with Rolo. I got balloons, I got balloons, I got balloons. Whee! No, I wanna go back. Look at this! Look, I got balloons. No one wants to see my balloons. To the treehouse we go. Please nothing explode. I love how they're just attached to his hand. Oh, it's cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh wait, can we go to the diner? One sec. Let's see. I know the festival's going on, but the diner could be open. I just want to check. The music is so wholesome. Oh my god. No, it's still locked. Okay, we going back. Come on, Rolo. Let's go to Mission Control. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rolo handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Oh god, okay.
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you.
Oh god. Okay.
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
I'm worried.
We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Oh, it's attached to the rocket. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whatever you want. I like how they're just hanging out. You know, you really didn't have to go all of that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this is just the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Luca was at a loss for words.
Best friends.
But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
Yeah. The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
Oh, God.
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Oh, God, here we go. Huh? What was that? Oh, man, we missed the fireworks?
It was not fireworks.
Oh, God.
It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend.
Oh, God.
Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Oh, God. Oh, no. What the fuck? The big shit. No! Kidding! What just happened?
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason.
Fuck.
And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene.
What?
In a silent treehouse turned statuary. In a town brought low by its secrets sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time.
Jesus.
The end.
Ah!
That can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
Hell no.
There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Okay, that one's done. Ooh, okay. Hard. Oh. Oh, okay. Seriously, I love the artwork. What the hell? Why is it so cute? Okay, we got 2 ways to go. Kinda wanna go this route. We
Drew
running.
himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight.
Well, there are, so a lot of people think there's only fight, or flight, but there's technically 3. Fight, flight, or freeze. So, I just want to mention that because a lot of people don't.
He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches.
Please work, please work.
He looked up with surprise as it struck true and taut.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Hey, Mr. Kerr! We'd love to hear your thoughts, but I'm afraid we have places to be. Come on, Iggy. See you, jerks. Fine. We know where that leads them. This way. We'll take the tunnels. The what now?
Luca and Iggy winced as they sprinted through the thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luca stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the? That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back. The boys tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing thud on a surface as hard as ice.
Is it actual ice?
In fact, it was ice.
Ah.
Chapter 5. Signs. They stood silently, catching their breath.
Okay, I think, as much as I want to continue, I think this is a good spot to stop. So, yeah, what is happening? But anyway, guys, so, yeah, that was my second part of Beacon Pines. I do plan to do more tomorrow. I might do an earlier stream, I don't know, we'll see. I don't plan to be streaming that late as I did before, but if I can, I want to see if I can do a raid. But anyway, guys, I hope, for those who decide to stick around and watch more of this, I hope you all have a wonderful night, day, week, whenever. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys!